All right, let's jump right in. We're going to talk about one of the most powerful tools in business today, customer relationship management, or, CRM. I know, it sounds super corporate, right? But really, it all boils down to one simple, absolutely crucial thing: how you manage the lifeblood of your business, your customers.
So let me ask you something. Right now, in your business, where does all that critical info about your customers actually live? I mean, every single conversation, what they like, what they bought last time, where is all of that stuff?
Is it kind of scattered on sticky notes that are probably under a keyboard somewhere? Or maybe it's in like a dozen different spreadsheets that don't even talk to each other. Or, and this one is a classic, is it all just inside the head of your star salesperson? And here's the part that should honestly keep you up at night. What happens when that star employee leaves and takes that notebook, your entire client list, with them? See, this is way more than just a messy desk problem. This is what we call the business data black hole. It's literally where good leads and, let's be honest, profits just vanish.
And you know what? This happens to everyone. We're talking about everyone from a local barbershop trying to remember who likes which haircut to a consultant, let's call him Joe, who's just juggling tons of leads. They all start feeling the exact same pains from all this disorganized data. And these pain points? Oh, they are so real. You've got promising leads just falling through the cracks. Customers get super frustrated because they have to tell their story over and over again every time they call. Appointments get missed. And maybe you're spending all this money on marketing, but you have no real clue what's actually working. It's not just messy, it's a direct hit to your bottom line. But what if you could solve all of that with just one system? What if you could give your entire business a brain?
Okay, so what exactly is a CRM? Well, the textbook definition is customer relationship management. It's all the tech and the strategy a company uses to manage and analyze every single customer interaction and all their data, from the very first time they hear about you until they're a loyal fan.
But forget the textbook definition for a second. Here's the best way to think about it. A CRM is the central brain for your company. It's the one place that remembers everything, so your team doesn't have to. It never forgets a name, a birthday, a preference, or a promise. Ever. All right, so how does this brain actually work? How does it take you from that chaos we were just talking about to real cohesion, where every single part of your company is perfectly in sync? Well, a CRM manages that whole customer journey from start to finish. First, it captures every lead. Doesn't matter if they come from your website, a phone call, or social media. Nothing gets lost. Then, it helps your sales team move those leads through a nice, clear pipeline, even automating reminders so those important follow-ups never get missed. And finally, once they're a customer, it gives your service team their entire history, so you can build loyalty and just deliver an awesome experience. And this all leads to the big idea, the magic of it all, really. A CRM creates one shared single source of truth about the customer. It just breaks down those walls between your departments. So who gets this amazing shared view? Pretty much everyone. Let's make this real. Imagine a scooter dealership. Marketing sees a customer has been online designing a scooter for 43 times and sends them a targeted email. When that customer shows up for a test drive, the salesperson already has the scooter ready with accessories they know she'll love. And after the sale, the service team has all her info to send helpful maintenance tips. Everyone, from sales to marketing to leadership, is working from the same playbook. And when you actually get this right, man, the results are huge. Let's talk about the real rewards you get when you focus on these relationships. And look, we're not just talking about feeling more organized here. We're talking about actual hard numbers. Research from Nucleus found that businesses using a CRM can see their sales go up by as much as 29%. That is a massive impact, and it's driven simply by plugging the leaks in your process, making sure no lead is ever forgotten and every follow-up is perfectly timed. The difference is, it's like night and day. Seriously, before a CRM, customer history is all over the place. After, it's all in one spot, ready to go. Teamwork goes from siloed and confusing to totally unified. Follow-ups go from, oops, I forgot, to automated and on time. And most importantly, the customer's experience goes from feeling generic and repetitive to feeling personalized and efficient. It changes everything. Okay, so you're sold on the idea, right? But you should know not all CRMs are created equal. They generally fall into a few main categories, each designed to focus on different business needs. You've basically got three main flavors. First, you've got operational CRMs. They're all about automating the day-to-day stuff, in sales, marketing, and service. Then there are analytical CRMs, which are for digging into all that data to find trends and make smarter strategic decisions. And finally, you have collaborative CRMs, which are built to make sharing customer info across all your different teams super seamless. But here's the thing. A lot of the modern systems you'll see out there, they actually mix and match features from all three.
So let's wrap up with this one thought. At the end of the day, your business is built on relationships. And the stickiest notes and the best human memory in the world just can't compete with a system that's literally designed to make those bonds stronger at scale. So the real question you have to ask yourself is, how are you managing yours?